What is going on, guys? BossJacoby here, back again with another competitive gaming video. This time it's a 4v4 tournament match, and I'll get to that in a second. Obviously, it's Dome Capture the Flag, but this was footage from the 360icons tournament hosted on the 17th of December. It is with my team, of course, Zen being myself, Casper, Zim, and Reputed. Reputed being the guy that we just added in exchange for Bomber. It was, Bomber's idea to leave, of course, but we had to make a move, and Reputed was somebody that myself and Zim had played with in the past, so we thought that it'd be an ideal fit. Zim and Reputed are good friends in real life, so it just worked out really well. But, we were very surprised at how well we did in this tournament, given that we were a fairly new team. Now, Zim, Casper, and I, we'd still only been playing for about 4 weeks, so 4 or 5 weeks, so we still didn't play that much MW3, especially not on Xbox. So adding somebody like Reputed, who doesn't do what Bomber did, does change it up. Even though it's only one person, and even though it changed for the better, it doesn't mean that it wasn't a big change, because he plays more the objective role, whereas Bomber played more the Slayer support, so we kind of don't have that anymore. I am no longer the objective, so now I am playing more the support role, so it did change quite a bit up, even though it was only one person, and we're trying to get used to it. So for a 4 or 5 day team, us, that being us 4 combined, we finished 9th out of 482 teams, so I thought that was pretty good. And we actually lost to the team that ended up winning it all, that being Stills Kills' team. I'm sure if you guys follow him, I'm sure you guys have heard that he won. Great job to them. Congrats to them. If you guys still think that there's some beef between Stills and I, you're very much mistaken. We're definitely cool now, and we both work for Quantic and stuff. And I'm happy. If we don't win, I'm glad to see that his team won. They were certainly a better team that day, without a doubt. They played us. They beat us on Hard Hat CTF and C-Town S&D. Not my favorite maps, but still, I don't think anybody really likes them, and we just got outplayed. So congrats to them again. But anyways, so this is the round before we lost to Stills' team, and up until this point, we hadn't lost one map. This being the second map, we actually beat them on S&D before. I think it might have been Carbon or maybe Bootleg. I'm not entirely sure, but it doesn't really matter too much. So we won that map. Transitioning into this map, this is actually the replay, so we actually already played this map once. We tied 1-1, we both capped a flag in the first round, then went 0-0 the rest of the game. So this is the replay. Towards the end of the game, kind of maybe halfway through the second side, I'm going to go to a listen in, because I want you guys to hear our team, not maybe communicate as much as just go nuts, I guess you could say. And we were just, generally hyped up because it is a tournament, because it was for money, not that much money, albeit, but still, nonetheless, we were excited at how well we were playing, considering how little time we had played together as this roster. So anyways, Dome CTF, like I said, we tied the first side. On this specific side, the strat that you guys kind of want to do, well, let me get just the general strategy, or the general layout of this side, is that this particular flag that we have is by far the easiest to defend. You can lock down 2 doorways and you're good to go. 1 hall and 1 door, if you want to call it that. So basically, what we needed to do was we needed to make sure that they didn't cap a flag on us on this side, because if they did, when we switch sides, all they have to do is turtle up, and they can pretty much defend their flag for most of the round. So what we needed to do was we needed to play somewhat of a turtle, which is, of course, playing 4D or just hard D at least. So it was myself kind of watching our flag throughout this entire side, as I'm sure you guys have been able to tell. And Zim was watching it, Casper was watching it, and we kind of had Reputed poking out, prodding, seeing what he could do, and maybe hopefully trying to pull a flag, but it wasn't necessary. Because on the other side, if we got 1 or 2 plays going our way and got 1 flag, we could pretty much hold it off. And that's what we tried to do on the next side, and you'll see if we were able to do that. But on this side, again, playing D, maybe you do touch their flag, maybe you get it around a specific corner, then your guys rotate out, because you don't really need to watch that much. Seeing as though this is so easy to defend, it's also very easy to cap. It's very easy to cap the opponent's flag, because they only have 2 entrances into our base. So once you know, we get a flag out of their base, it's pretty much good to go. I can rotate, I can watch the right side. All we have to do is watch one doorway on the left. It's very easy. And for that reason, you know, you have to be careful when you're playing on the side that the enemies were, because it's very easy to just kind of blindly rush out and then let somebody sneak in and cap your own flag, and that's not what you want to do. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that, but we knew that going into the second side, 0-0 was for sure a win for us. Not, you know, a win as far as the match is concerned, but just a positive thing for sure, because we did not want to let them have we did not want them to get a cap on that side, without a doubt. So anyways, my job right now is to, again, just push up, watch this left side. They do tend to spawn underground if we have that right side control, so I didn't want to push it too much, but at the same time I didn't want to let any of the opponents into our base, because I know that if they cap, like I said, on the other side, if they cap our flag, they can just turtle up and they'll win, because of this map and because of the way that it plays. So again, my job, watch the mid, contain them in their base, and see if I can push up, get a few kills. I got one right there, and then just kind of work my way in. We needed to get a few down, flush them out into the underground spawn, and see what we could do. And that's what we were trying to do throughout this entire side of this map. They actually pulled our flag, but Reputed did a great job right there. Again, watching this left side where the tank is, that's kind of my job, and I think I did a fairly good job here. I think I might have died or I ran away or something, but anyways, again, this is kind of like slow but steady wins the race, if you want to call it that, where you just push up one at a time, or just push up, try and pick off one guy, push up, pick off another guy, and then see what you can do. And with 3 minutes and 35 seconds left, at this point, right when I died right there, I should have maybe got that kill, but right when I died, I kind of figured that it would be better to throw in something like smoke, and that's why you saw me switch to my P90 class. And I might have deviated in just a minute to something else, but I wanted to throw in that smoke because it kind of messes with their mind. They can't see us, and the problem with turtling, and this is why people don't like it or some people don't do it, is watch this clutch by Zim. This saved a cap and maybe even the game. That was just a nice work on his part. I got one of those earlier in the game on the other side. But what turtling does, going back on topic, turtling makes you very susceptible to a pull and just, you know, sneaking out of the base, and it's over. Because 4 of you guys are in your base watching your flag, if I somehow throw a smoke, get the flag, and run out of there, it's pretty much a lock. As long as we watch the callouts, which are pretty much underground, it's going to be a flag for us. And so that's what we were trying to do here. I was able to clean up 2 guys. I almost picked off the 3rd, and this is the kind of play that you really want to have. Somebody making something happen, hopefully trying to get the flag. Unfortunately, I got stunned by Carey. Good play on him. Did save the game for him without a doubt right there. But anyways, I'm going to be cutting off to the in-game chat, so hopefully you guys enjoy, and you guys will see me continue to use the P90, and it's some pretty good action. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. It really does help me out a lot, and I do appreciate it. And also, if you have not, please subscribe. I try and put out as many videos as I can. I know I've been slow lately, but that's been because of college finals. But anyways, without further ado, here you go with the listen in.
Down, 3 down, last one's
No, he's in there, last one's in there. He's going on their flag right now. He doesn't die!
That was lag and bullshit. What the fuck was that? He's
oh, what the hell is this?
Pushing on our flag room.
Ah!
Yeah, that's him.
He knows exactly where that your flag!
Yo, just don't get mad, just play.
They dropped our flag!
Forward, 3 down, last one's in their spawn, probably scissors.
Stole that flag.
Or pull.
Go!
Crate. Try to get around crates. I got your mid.
Watch underground, watch underground.
Yeah, someone has to watch underground.
I got you underground. One more underground, one more. He's pushing up now.
Yo, one shot. He's laying on flag. Casper, someone, whoever's there. Flag's mid. Good kill. Oh, crates behind us.
No, I stopped shooting. I thought he was dead. Go!
Oh shit, I stunned you, Casper, my bad.
I'm stunned, fuck! Kill me and grab it!
Yo, on our flag, pushing behind you guys!
Get him!
Behind you! Yo,
Get
go!
in! Go! Get in there! Everyone get in there now! Let's go!
See the fuck up! See the fuck up!
Let's go! Resurrection, baby! See ya, baby! It's the resurrection! He's going great! He's going great! Skyler's going great! Let's go! Yeah! See ya, baby! Yeah! Come out, you little bitch! Get the D6 round, baby! Whoa! Whoa!
Alright! Alright, let's go!
I finally got my kills when they mattered. That's the only time I could get my kills.
Holy shit.